we wax lyrical so frequently about Liverpool. I just want to look a little bit at Arsenal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang played 71 minutes today, completed 10 passes. 6 of those were a kickoff. 13 touches in total. 13 touches in total in 71 minutes. Disappointing. How much growth has there actually been at Arsenal?
Yeah, well, those stats are quite glaring, aren't they, really? Because it's unbelievable, really. But I don't know, you look at Arsenal's run of recent, 22 games beaten. So, it's not all doom and gloom. There's got to be something right to achieve that. I know it's in different competitions.
But how convincing were they, truly?
No, but you always felt that this dip was coming, didn't you? You didn't think... And it's to be expected, I suppose. Emery can't change that much that quickly, really. But it's, as I said, at half-time, it masked over things a little bit. But there's a fragility about the squad. When you compare... In an attacking sense, they've got talent without a doubt. But you compare the whole squad to the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City, even Tottenham, who is supposedly have got a threadbare squad. Chelsea to an extent as well. They haven't got that depth in quality. And for me, I think there are quite a few players short of being up where they want to be, if that's challenging for titles.
What's the weakest part of this Arsenal lineup? You questioned the tactics today. Unai Emery was questioned in midweek because he took off Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil created 6 chances in the first half. When he went off, they created 1 chance in the next 45 minutes. Today, Mesut Ozil isn't involved in the squad. Do you think Unai Emery is getting it right so far at Arsenal, when it comes particularly to big games like this?
I think in this kind of game, you need your big player. You need to give them confidence. Maybe you don't believe Ozil is creative. You are fast player front. You need and make understand your opponent. We want attacking also. Maybe you want to sacrifice a little bit. You want to make you sacrifice also by attacking. Of course, Ozil, a lot of people make is not the Ozil we know. Give him confidence. Give him confidence. All striker, all midfielder attacking. Why not you not give them confidence? He loses the creativity. I think Arsenal needs the creativity for Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ramsey.
But how does a manager go about? Now, you yourself are a manager. You've worked with some of the greatest managers the game's ever seen. Vincenzo Del Bosque. You've played with someone like Zinedine Zidane, who's just come off the back of winning 3 Champions League titles in a row. You've worked with Carlo Ancelotti. What do the best managers do to make their star players happy? What is it about them? What's the trick?
I think for me, Arsenal, he played against Liverpool. He's first on the table. He makes success. He scores goals. He makes a difference. He don't care. Go there for play football. See you losing. He's the first on the table. It's Liverpool. Okay, we're losing. So you make result there. You give confidence for your player, your best player. I talk about Ramsey, Ozil, Lacazette. You make them alive.
I want to know how, though. How do you make them feel?
You live every day with them. You know it's come in a...
But playing them would help.
Playing them would always help. Keeping them on the pitch, like I said.
Of course, sir. He needs this. He needs to see the heights for the manager, like, I believe. I know it's not the right moment. I believe in you. He's a great player.
He's not giving that message, though, is he? Like
for me, I think, yes. He not give them this message. You see them in the bench, you don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And a big game as well.
Exactly.
You can't even say it's rotation. I'm resting you. No. The big games are the ones where you see the clear picture, really. And at the end of the day, he's looking at Ozil and basically saying to him, you're not my type of player, really. I can't rely on you. They've gone and lost 5-1 anyway. So Ozil will be saying, but that can cause a little bit of a rift, not even on a personal level, but on a professional level. causes problems, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a predicament for Emery to deal with.
It's just you got a squad full of stars there, and I'm just thinking, like, how do you get the best out of them? How do you approach speaking to them when you're the man in charge? Do you get what I mean? I mean, for Zidane, let's say he takes over Real Madrid. What did he do that got the best out of them? How did he get a team gel?
I think it's difficult, you know. The way we talk before, be manager is difficult. You need thinking first about the team. But this kind of player, you need speak in a corner. Come, we need talking. Okay, I need you. I know it's the right moment. Okay, tell me, we can't walk like this, like this, like this. Give him some confidence. But this kind of player is professional, people. He won't give you something, sure, 100%. But you need go in this step for explaining him. You're not happy, but you know he can help the team. You know, it's a leadership. It's a kind of leadership when you go down, it's difficult to make them in the top level. You know, it's conversation, talking. Be a father.
Be a father.
You need to be father. You need to be father. A good message, positive message all the time. You want to come back. It's not Ozil for nothing. He can't be all the time in the top. Many big players, sometimes he come down a little bit. It's normal. You need to put them in a good way, you know. Help them.
Ozil should be in the starting lineup, really, for Arsenal. If he's on top of his game, you know, if you're getting the best out of him and he's getting the best out of himself. You know, it's an issue, isn't it, if he's not playing. But their main issue, for me, I think they have several. I think in midfield, they're not creative enough for me or experienced enough. Torreira's come in, a young 22. He's done exceptionally well. But he's holding the fort for me. But we've seen it tonight defensively. They've got numerous options. I know they have some injuries. Holding's out, but you've got Koscielny on the bench, Mustafi, Socrates there. Lichtsteiner's experience, but it's not gelling. It's not gelling. They don't have, I don't know, Claude speaks about the determination that teams that he played in had, and the players would galvanise it and manage it themselves. You don't see that. You don't see that with Arsenal.
Can I just ask, when it comes to your time in the Premier League, and one of the great stories of the Premier League is Martin O'Neill, Leicester, and what he achieved with you and everyone else in the squad. What was his trick? Well, how did he get players who, on paper, weren't as good as, say, a Manchester United or an Arsenal?
Well, I mean, his style of management was, he was an excellent man manager. He used to, as Claude mentions there, I mean, one of his major things was making you feel. He'd lie to you and tell you you're a better player than you actually are.
Give me an example. Like, what did he do?
Well, he lied to me on many occasions. He pulled me in to his office and said to me, I was playing quite well at the time, and he said, Matt, tremendous, brilliant. He said, I'm going to offer you a new contract because I want to keep you here because you're one of the top 3 defenders in the Premier League. And I was thinking to myself, there's Yapstam and Tony Adams and John Terry just coming through, Rio Ferdinand. And I went, no, I'm not. And he said, but I walked out of that office believing I actually was. He said, I need you. I want you so much. What Claude's saying there, you know, and even if you don't believe it 100%, it pumps your chest up. And you go out. But he did that on a collective basis.
To everybody.
Yeah, and also if we win, it doesn't matter if we beat Man United away, which we did on one occasion, or Norwich at home. It was like we won the World Cup.
Wonder what he
hugging and kissing us. And
wonder what he told Robbie Savage. You're better than
exactly. No, he told Robbie. He told Robbie, you're one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, and we were all like, no, you're not. But he went out there and he was on cloud 9. That wasn't his only attribute, but that was his main thing. His enthusiasm and the way positivity. He transmitted positivity throughout.
Okay, I asked all these questions about managers because I just want to know, in the current climate of Premier League managers, you've got Pep Guardiola, you've got Mauricio Pochettino making waves, you've got Jurgen Klopp top of the table, Unai Emery, freshly new at Arsenal. Yes, he's suffered a loss here today, but he has been impressive with that unbeaten run. If you were playing now, say you're 23, 24, 25, whatever it might be, you're in your prime, who would you like to play for as your manager?
Me? it'd be interesting to hear Claude's answer because of the experience he's had and the level of management that he's played
you're
under.
both Premier League players.
Me, my natural inclination would be Jurgen Klopp.
Klopp?
Yeah.
Why Klopp?
Purely on his personality. I mean, they're all technically very astute, and Guardiola, it must be, you know, a totally new experience to go and play under him, to see what his methods are. But I like Klopp. You can see the relationship he's got with the players, and it's genuine. It's not manipulated, manufactured. It's there at a professional, but also a personal level. And I would enjoy that.
Claude, same question to you, sir.
For me, Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola.
Yeah. It make me remember when I play Real Madrid. You have always a possession. Always try to play football. You have amazing striker behind, fast player, makes the decision, friendly. You see this team is like friendly people, enjoy, laughing. It's like it smell football everywhere. Goalkeeper, defender, everybody want to play football. The beginning, the midfielder, striker is like I think I wanna be enjoyable. Of course, I'm like a strong guy fighting, but also I like football. No, with Guardiola, I think I wanna make happiness. You know, play with.
We've seen how he likes to set up his teams, and we can contrast it to Jose Mourinho. Do you think Jose Mourinho's style would work in the present day? His style of tactics and management and how he goes about setting up for games and day-to-day management. Can it still work?
Of course. I think Mourinho in the training ground is football all the time. I think some player make him tired. You know why? Sometimes you have as a player, you want to be in the top of the manager. It make tired. You don't listen to the manager anymore. The manager, he work every day, sees game, sees the quality of the player. But now, this generation, it changed a little bit. When he's not happy, I don't want to listen to the manager. But when you have one in the squad, it's okay. When you have 6, 7.
But that's the thing, isn't it the manager's fault? Isn't it Mourinho's fault where he's put himself in that position?
No, I think we make a lot of mistakes sometimes. We put the hand about the manager. You know, sometimes we need also see the player.
Do you think his approach has changed, Claude, as such, in terms of, maybe you speak there about how he treats the players? Do you think maybe he's got less patience now with them, maybe?
Yeah, I see him do different way.
Yeah.
The Mourinho I know, he's amazing.
Yeah.
We enjoy training ground. We're coming with happiness.
Yeah. Well, you didn't see that in Manchester, did you?
Yeah, I see the players is coming to training ground. It's okay, you know. It's like it make him hungry. I think it make him don't understand why the player not come with happiness and joy. Make the job. I don't think this in this kind of situation in Manchester, I see for a lot of teams now in the world, you know, like the players come just it's a job.
Yeah.
He's not come with this big heart, you know, like of course it affects a lot in the game. The difference with Liverpool, you see.
Yeah. They look like they're enjoying it.
Exactly.
They
with the Guardiola, you see, it's like. But also, of course, you have a result. You're winning.
Yeah. Winning always helps team spirit.
It does, of course.
Winning game, all the defect is out. But when are you losing? The way you see, also strong manager, you know.
Yeah.
Strong manager. He have some idea. He gives some idea. He gives some solution about the player. But you need to have also a big team competitor. With a competitor, you never have a problem.
Yeah, that's where, going back to Arsenal, I think they're lacking.
They're lacking that.
I do. They haven't got that steel about them. I mean, it's been said for many seasons now, and it hasn't really been addressed. Not just the competitor, but also just the mental approach to it. They don't have that cutting edge, that ruthlessness for me.
See, I actually interviewed Claude earlier today. And you were talking about Mourinho and that incident, and you said the big change when Mourinho came to Chelsea was the mentality. this is before Chelsea started winning titles. Yeah, this is when Chelsea were just starting to build this very expensive squad of players, the Roman Abramovich era, effectively. How was mentality pre-Mourinho and post-Mourinho when you were there? I mean, what can be done? What did Mourinho do to change the mindset of what is effectively the same squad?
I think he understands, tells the truth in different player, a lie, the way I say, in different player. He read, he know exactly, with kind of player, I can't talk like this. This is not possible. He start already. When I come, okay, nobody winning trophy like this guy. All over you want win this trophy like this guy, you need to follow me. But every time in a training run, he make all squad understand we need hate losing games. But in the training ground first.
Yeah.
When he makes the game, we need it's like fight every day. He gives this spirit, we accept it. But he make the leadership in a bad way. He say, he give example, this is my example. But we're thinking it's like, he give like, who is the best player. No. He make understand every day in the training ground, you need be example. When I'm coming in the dressing room, in the training ground, how can I feel, today see I'm lazy, he won't kill me. I need to show my teammate the way he talk about me, I'm this level.
Yeah, no, I think he brought, because I played against Chelsea before Mourinho, when the likes it was Hullet and Vialli and George Weah and all these big names, amazing players for us to play. Desire came and it was almost a little bit of a, not a show business, but it was a parade almost a bit. And I think Mourinho coming in, Chelsea was still a good team, but they were winning cups.
Okay.
Not really threatening for the league. And then European level, they were a good side, don't get me wrong. But I think Mourinho came in and brought that extra dimension.
Well, when
Claude has said.
When Mourinho came in, it was just, Arsenal were probably the biggest team at that point. The invincible era, they had so many great players. What was the difference in mindset when they played a big team? Like Arsenal facing a Liverpool today. What was the mindset pre and post Mourinho? Because you were there.
I think he makes the history about him against the manager, against the team adverse. He makes relax the player. He says, this is my game. No worry, you play your game. This is my game.
As a player there, Claude, sorry, but as a player, did you find that? Because some people might think, oh, the manager's making it about him again. The players might resent that a little bit, but not in this case. It took the pressure off you. It worked, did it?
Yeah, it puts the pressure out for the player.
Yeah.
He said, no worry, we won't win.
Yeah.
He started in the newspaper, like pushing, make his story, everything. But every people focus about Mourinho. But we know we need just not losing this game.
Yeah.
It makes stronger the team. But the manager, he believes about you.
But within the squad, what was the mindset when they're playing in Arsenal? Before Mourinho came and when after Mourinho came? Did they believe they could win a game?
But we're starting believe with Ranieri. We make his story at the beginning. The beginning when I'm coming, I explained before. Yeah, I see my teammate like walking front and me is Henri Bergkamp, Vieira, Campbell. Like, when I'm having the Madrid, I'm like, no, I'm winner. No, I'm winning all the time. I feel, fuck, come on, we can't do this. But front and me is my teammate. We play national team together. But I know have this situation like he have, no. But I need to go in the front for my teammate follow me, fighting with them, shouting, just make a story. We're starting not losing with Arsenal. After we see together, say it's possible, no?
Yeah.
In this time, we come stronger, But when I'm watching, I see the quality we have in Chelsea. Strong quality. We have John Terry, Lampard, Joe Cole, Damien Duff,
Self.
Good Johnson, Crespo. I'm like, okay, this is good team, no? We can do this also. We starting believe together, like team.
Do you think Unai Emery can have the same impact at Arsenal as what, say, Jose Mourinho did at Chelsea? That's why I'm asking this.
Yeah, I think that's got to be high on his priority to change that approach, that mentality.
But it's 20 games in just the Premier League. Add in X amount of games in other competitions.
Yeah, and his argument will be that he's had that good run, he's had good spells. They're on a dip at the moment, but I don't know, he changed the style of play a little bit. I think there was more intensity about their play in an all-round sense, but still the mental fragility there. And that's, how much can you change the mentality of players? Certain players have got their own character. You can influence it, as Claude was mentioning there. All of a sudden you pick up on things when collectively you go, oh, yeah, something's happening here, and I want to buy into that. But you've got to have players who are like that, naturally, really, and that's part of the recruitment process again. And I think also players have come into Arsenal and realised that it's been a bit of an easy ride before, and they've been allowed to sort of just coast through a little bit and do enough. And that's not the mentality of a team that's going to go and challenge for titles. So he needs to address that and look at the players who are capable of being like that. But I think he's got, I don't want to sound too dramatic, because I think Arsenal are, they're still a decent club and they're a very big club. But they've got lots of issues there, I think. Midfield, not classy enough, not creative enough for me. Defensively, they haven't got an outstanding leader. They haven't got a proper unit. It's chopping and changing all the time. Back three, back four, personnel.
But it's just odd, because you're saying the midfield, and then you could say, well, Ozil's one of the most creative players on the planet on his day.
Well, again, where do you put him? Yeah. I mean, I think personally, if you're going to play a 3 in midfield, Ozil could play in there. I think he'd struggle in a 2. I don't know. Would you fancy playing alongside Ozil in a 2? I don't know. But he's a top operator in an attacking sense. But
I think when you play with 3 midfielder, one is a security. Both you need to do this.
Yeah.
You need to support the striker.
I think Ozil can do that.
Exactly.
Maybe,
you can play, but you support the striker. The winger, you can support the striker, but you lose this part, the space.
When you look at Ozil and his body language and how he doesn't really track back, which has been highlighted numerous times, would you get frustrated if you were playing with him?
I don't think so. See, it makes a difference. I say, I don't care. Sleep there. Because I know it will make the difference. When I'm playing with Lampard, I talk about this. Lampard, you go, you come back. I say, Lampard, I don't care. Go there. Yeah. I know you won't make the difference. See, you stay with me, you won't lose the balance. Go there. I know you have the capacity for come back. I'll wait for you. I won't do my job. It makes a difference. But between your teammate, when you explain his, he won't do the job. But in the football, in the squad, all players need to know exactly the job in the pitch.
Well, I guess it's easier for Frank Lampard because he's got Claude Makelele next to him.
There is that.
Who had a position named after him,
but
basically.
you also fill in with, say for instance, that situation, Claude might tell him I'm wrong, but if Lampard goes, the fullback can tuck in and help,
exactly.
or wide right can just sit in a little bit deeper rather than flying forward and assist Claude in that midfield position. It's tactical awareness and organisation and leadership out there on the pitch, and I think Arsenal are lacking that as well.
All right.